Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's play some Empire Total War as Persia. So, last we left off, we are honestly in probably the most secure strategic position we've been in a long time. Because, okay, so the French still don't want peace. We are at peace with pretty much everybody else, though. We're at war with just France. We have a lot of trade partners. We're making actually a lot of money from trade. We're making 10,000 from trade. That's insane. And it looks like there isn't even any blockades and stuff like that, which is really, really nice. So yeah, so we're doing very, very well for ourselves right now. I do expect to go to war with the Marathas at some point in the very near future. Probably they're going to attack me, which is what I'm guessing is going to happen. You know, I'm a little concerned actually because they do have a lot of troops on our border here. We'll have to see if we can take this. Perhaps we may have to withdraw or send some reinforcements from Persia itself. There actually is a part of me that thinks we should get this army to full strength right now. I think I still want to do some economic development if I can. You know, the stronger we get, the more, or the less likely it'll be that the Marathas want to attack me, but we'll see. So they're allied with the Ottoman Empire. What's weird is they're still at war with Georgia, which is kind of strange. We need to kind of keep an eye on what's going on there. Almost certainly the Marathas are sending some sort of fleet over here in order to invade Georgia. And Georgia actually is a pretty decent garrison, though. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see what happens with that. They have a really, really good navy as well. Like, these are 6 rates, you know, that's pretty impressive. This is actually a shipyard, which is pretty cool. It's funny because there's actually a part of me that kind of wants to see if we can annex this. We can't, obviously, but that'd be nice. What's also interesting is they are allied to the Ottomans, so if we wanted to start up a war of some kind, we could invade the Ottomans over here. We've taken Istanbul, and we can hold it pretty comfortably. The only thing is we do have to keep an army here for a very long time, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, we're going to keep expanding economically. I was debating attacking the Dutch over here for Egypt. I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Really, what we're going to do is we're going to start building up our forces to go east. We probably need like 2 or good 3 field armies to invade the east. So we'll get there eventually. It's interesting because the Ottomans are at war with Austria, but Austria has lost his capital and doesn't seem to be getting it back anytime soon. The Dutch have held on to this for some time. So, I don't know. We're going to have to kind of see what's going on over here. That's kind of interesting. I wasn't really expecting that the Dutch would take Vienna, you know. I don't think I'd be alone in that. I never knew the Dutch could get that far. So anyway, we're going to be let's go ahead and I think we've spent most of our money for this turn. We're developing some stuff here. That's coming along nicely. Yeah, we need to start developing Mesopotamia again. Mesopotamia is actually pretty wealthy compared to a lot of other provinces that we own. We have taxes at the lowest level here. We could raise them if we need to make more cash. So we really do make quite a bit of money right now. Having trade available is really, really useful. And not being at war with too many people is also really nice. So let's go ahead and end the turn here. I think if I do get declared on the Marathas, I'll probably start raising another army immediately. But we just kind of need to be patient and see what's going on. You know, but right now I think we're in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot. So we're gonna get this shipyard right here. We got another Eastern scholar in Syria. Let's go send him to our school. Okay, so we're gonna get another shipyard. Well, actually, we're getting some research in order to get this naval shore facilities. That'll get us another shipyard, or we can get dockyards now. I'm gonna start recruiting some ships. I do need to have some sort of navy here. I do have a bit of a concern about having too large of a navy here and maybe not enough of one here. But the Marathas really have not been too forward on this front as far as the navy. So I'm just going to kind of trust that we're going to be okay. I definitely need something pretty decent here in the Mediterranean to handle any sort of, you know, naval invasions and that kind of thing. These 6 rates are going to take some time to build anyway, so we're just going to need to kind of be patient with that. Let's take a look around. So let me just double check that we have mostly everything that we want to have being constructed in our cities. I do kind of want this high port. You know, the extra tax income and stuff is really useful. So I think we also will maybe get this military academy pretty soon. There really isn't that much of a reason to get them. Lancers probably wouldn't be the worst unit in the world. They're kind of expensive, though, to be fair. I think I will go for that high port, unless I really want to go for something else. I mean, the faster we get this built, you know, an extra 3% tax income, it doesn't hurt. You know, it's nice to have. Let's see. I do want to get this going. So we can grab, like, all 3 of these right now. You know, why don't I do that? Let me get these crafts weavers cottages going, and then I'll probably upgrade Mesopotamia there next turn. We have about 1,500 bucks left. Not too much else to do. Anything else? I don't think so. Looks like rebels have taken this. Bulgarian rebels have taken this. So that means the Ottomans were destroyed. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to attack that for ourselves? Is it worth it to have Bulgaria? It could be. But I also feel like it could be a pain that we don't really want to deal with. I mean, it's got some wealth, to be fair. It's actually got some pretty decent wealth. I gotta admit, I wouldn't mind another port. I wouldn't mind another port here because this would allow me to build another shipyard. That's probably not a bad idea to have. I think I might be willing to consider that. How many troops do we need to leave behind though? I'll leave the Philippine. A couple Kizilbosh maybe. Let's see, does that push me? Let me try. Oh wow, this place needs quite a damn garrison, man. Well, you know what? I'll show here then. I mean, I'm not, you know, we don't need Bulgaria. And in fact, I mean, it gives us only just more territory to defend. So I'm actually okay with just kind of hanging out. Yeah. For now, I mean, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I'm not. We have really good ministers. There's not really much to do there. I'm just trying to see, is there, I do kind of want to get a better fort here. You never know when, you know, you need it. So there used to be an army here. It looks like they are gone. And I'm going to guess that that's going to be some sort of naval invasion force of some kind. So we should expect to see something over here that's owned by the Marathas in like 5 to 10 turns. Yeah. And I have a concern about maintaining a navy here because it's expensive, you know? But I feel like that kind of needs to happen. I mean, I think it's worth it to have a navy here. I really do. Just to prevent naval invasions and kind of have a presence here in the Mediterranean. We could use it to invade more offensively. We could go, you know, take the Barbary states and kind of go that way. France is over here. I'm not really too looking to do that either, though. I'm really not. I'm also really surprised at how many naval forces the AI seems to maintain in this game. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Is there anything else to do anywhere? I don't think so. I think that's it. Let's start upgrading this, and then we'll probably get the Sublime Port next turn as well. I think we'll have some money for that. It's only 6,000, so if I keep 1,500 now, I'm going to be able to get like the thing in Baghdad and the thing over here in Persia, and that's fine. I'm kind of surprised the Ottomans lost that, honestly, over there in Bulgaria. They didn't really seem to have public order problems from what I saw. So I was kind of surprised about that. We got another Eastern scholar here. We'll send him to our main college. Oh my god, finally, dude. Our Sultan died. Okay, so now we have a guy named Nadir the First, and I believe this guy, Nadir... I wonder if they're talking about Nader? I don't know. Because the thing is there was a guy, I think I mentioned him in a previous episode, named Nader, and he was part of the Afshari dynasty. And he was one of the best rulers that Iran had in the last couple centuries. He conquered an empire that stretched all the way from, you know, Iraq to, like, west of the Indus River, which I don't know which river that is, man. I don't know if that's this or like, I think it is, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he was a really, really famous conqueror. Let's see, Iron Hand. I think this guy got that. Yes, that's a really good head of state. Wow. Not bad. We are allied to who? I guess we're allied to just Dagestan right now. And apparently Prussia's allied to Austria. And for some reason, Austria is hated by like the entire world. Austria's at war with the Knights of St. John, Spain, Hanover, the United Provinces, Great Britain, Venice, and the Italian states. Holy shit, dude. Austria's at war with a lot of people. No wonder he's kind of on the back foot a little bit. He's at war with a lot of people. That is a lot to be at war with. Where's his capital, actually? If it's not Vienna, then where's... Oh, it's in Prague. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got a little bit of congestion today. I don't really know why. You know, it's also kind of weird. I don't know why, but I don't remember seeing... This Austrian flag, right, has changed. Which would imply to me they have a different government form now, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure this flag of Austria is not what they start with at the beginning of the game. I thought it was yellow. I thought it was like the yellow Holy Roman Empire imperial flag or something, right? So this must mean they changed government form. I don't know what they changed to though. I'm curious now. Yeah, new national leader. And our Sultan is 68 years old anyway, so he's gonna die pretty soon. So, okay, so let's grab that Sublime Port. Let's grab this base mansion here. And that's pretty much all of our money for this turn. You know, I was hoping to see some sort of revolt over here, which is kind of unfortunate. I think the Dutch have built up a garrison there. Okay. So yeah, so we've developed a lot. Anatolia's developed a lot. We've constructed a lot here. We actually do need to upgrade that iron workshops. I actually did not see that. Okay, we will get that next episode or next turn. We're still building up boats here. We got one more turn on that 6th rate. Persia is our second wealthiest province, so we'll get that. We're getting some money there. Rumelia is also doing really well. I think we've upgraded everything here, though. There's not much else to do for now. Azerbaijan's done very well. We're about to get that Pasha's Palace. I think that's the end of the building chain for the minor settlements. Yeah, Pasha's Palace there. Let's see, Dagestan, we're lucky that we're allied to. He's been pretty passive, honestly. Between him conquering Astrakhan and him just kind of hanging out here, he's been pretty passive. Azerbaijan, Mesopotamia. Excuse me. Let's see. So we have some really good growth across most of our provinces. The tax burden could be lowered if we lower our nobility taxes. I like to keep nobility taxes high because your nobility under an absolute monarchy is really, really happy. You know, we don't usually have any problems with that. I don't think you get any public order penalty against... Well, so I guess you do get this repression type. Now, here's the thing, though. Repression is different than, like, happiness, you know? So, like, we get repression from being an absolute monarchy. But here is, like, the additional benefit to absolute monarchies in that nobles like them, you know? So, like, I can come over here... Yeah, I think it's here. This talks about our government reform. Yeah, the higher classes thrive in this type of government. They'll be happier and their public order will be easier to maintain. Repression is high in an absolute monarchy, which means that we get 5. This is helpful to control lower classes who are unhappy or under this form of government. Because he's the absolute monarch, the monarch's trace will have double the effect of this government. Town wealth will grow slower under this rule, and technological research will be more expensive, but early buildings will be cheaper. Yeah, and that's interesting. I never actually knew that there was an earlier building benefit. I never have heard of that before. I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, so we have some iron workshops that we need to upgrade. We have one in Persia. We have one over here in Anatolia, so we'll get those. And then we'll also keep trying to kind of expand our presence, you know, and get some economic stuff going in Baghdad. Okay, so this was the army that was in Anatolia. Now they're not anymore. Okay, so so pretty much these guys have 3 armies on my border. Of some pretty decent troops. So we should just be aware of that. What I was going to do, I meant to do this actually, was send over. You know, it's interesting. These cannons, I just noticed that these cannons, while they're immobile, they do have better accuracy and firepower. These, I wonder if these guys are almost the same as like an 18-pounder or something. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm going to send over 2 of the Zamindari over here. And I was going to swap them out. I actually don't have any cavalry in that force now. I was going to, I think, swap them out with some of these guys. The camel gunners. We'll do that once they arrive next turn. Yeah, and then, you know, maybe I will build up this army a bit, honestly. I wouldn't mind getting some Zamindari here. That's fine. That's fine. They're not that expensive. I can afford it. Okay. Yeah, so right now the name of the game is economic development, because that's kind of what this period of peace is for. You know, build up our navies, build up our armies, build up our economic development, and then eventually we're going to go on this kind of crusade east, you know, just defeating successive Maratha armies and just kind of getting our way over there. They're going to be very numerous as far as manpower, so we do need to kind of keep that in mind. Let's get that dockyard. We can finally get ships of the line. So I will wait on constructing any boats until we do that. Yeah, we're gonna get that. +5 movement range. Anything that reduces upkeep costs for us is gonna be really, really useful. And I mean anything. So we should try and just focus on those kinds of upgrades if we can get them. Okay. So we have some money. Let's go ahead and let's do that. We have one here in Persia we need to upgrade. So this guy gets us me from 300 to 450. Let's see. Gonna move that Eastern Scholar that way. Okay, so let's grab. Well, we'll have this. We'll do this. This is probably the easiest way to do this. Swap you guys. We send that guy here. We have one more Zamindari pikeman, or horseman. Sorry, not pikeman. Those are horses. I'm curious about this. Do we need to do anything about this situation? I don't think so. He's getting more troops here, though. You can see that he's recruiting Gurkhas. I think we're okay for now, though. Is there anything else to do? We have a lot of scholars. I do kind of wish we maybe had another school. I was debating it. We probably could put one. I mean, I think Mesopotamia is about to get another place. Where's that going to be? That's going to be here. I may get a school here. I think actually we will probably do that. I think some more research probably is not a bad idea. We've got 4 scholars here. That's fine. And then I'm going to send these other 2 here to the Joff. That sounds like a good idea. You guys are still chilling. It's interesting because we have this commercial port, but we're not actually using it for anything. Thought that was kind of interesting. Should we get some more ivory nodes and stuff? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're cool right now. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're lucky. We're doing pretty well. We went through some pretty serious years of turmoil earlier in this campaign. So now we have 50 years pretty much to get our victory conditions, which is another 100 turns. So we just need we need Egypt, and then we just need to get everything to the east. You know, it's interesting though. I was thinking about this myself. We only have 8 regions, and we need 25. I'm actually not even sure how many are in India. We may need to conquer all of India in order to really achieve our objectives. We'll see though. Okay, you recruited. Let's see, trait gained. Okay, so we're doing very well. Let's see. Yeah, we have some really, really good ministers. These guys are beast. This guy's about to die. So I'm debating putting this guy in charge. The Jughead. I wish this guy was a Jughead. He's pious. Yeah, so this guy would get 5. I think that's what this dude has now. No, actually, even this guy was probably a better minister. Okay. That's a revolutionary stallholder. Bon vivant. This guy's a killer treasury secretary. Holy shit. So just to give a little bit of idea about what kind of benefits you guys get. So this guy is like level, what, like 7 or 8? So we get +1 of prestige per turn for that. Although we're not a major nation, so we don't have to worry about prestige. +8 to diplomatic relations, and +4 per turn to town wealth in the home theater. This guy is +4 to bonus to global tax income, +a bonus to growth and trade route income, and +8 per turn to town wealth in the home theater. Now that's +8 like coin, you know. It's not like 8% or something like that. It's like legit, like 8, you know. So what you do over here to ministers, right? You get +6. That's interesting though. It's actually because it says +8, but we're only getting +6 right now. I think that may be because of tax. I'm not sure. That's interesting. I wonder if that tooltip is wrong. This guy gets +1 oppression across the theater, 9% to the cost of town watch, 9% reduction to the cost of town watch, and +1 to maximum repression bonus from town watch. So the +1 repression is pretty nice. The town watch thing isn't as great, but you know. Now this guy, like I said, this dude, your army minister is one of your absolute most important ministers. So you get a reduction of recruitment cost, +6 to land military technology research rate, and then -6 to upkeep. So that's monumental. 6% is huge. So if you have like a bad minister, this just hurts you. And then this is kind of similar for the Navy. It's a less pronounced effect though. This guy's only 2% and then 4%. It's not as pronounced of an effect. So yeah, tax income's definitely going up a little bit, which is nice. So we got Mesopotamia. I'm going to go ahead and grab a school here, I think. Now, my one concern about that is we are going to get clamor for reform here. Now, because this is our capital and we have a bathhouse, I don't worry about it too much. Here in Mesopotamia, it would actually probably be a bit different because the clamor for reform is, yes, -4 happiness. So we may have some happiness issues here, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I'm okay with that. Especially as we upgrade our base mansion and stuff, I think we'll be all right. I want to believe. Okay. What else do we have to go and do? Let's take a look at some of the regions. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure we get everything upgraded as possible around here before we. Ah, shit! Here come the Marathas. Holy shit! Those are some 4th rates. That's a second rate ship of the line. Carronade frigate, 4th rates, 5th rates. Oh my god, that is a crazy army. Jesus. So they're going for the Georgians. Yeah, they're going for the Georgians because they're still at war with Georgia, and they actually probably could win too. Okay, so what to do about this? So we definitely need a better navy. That's for sure. My god, those are some scary troops. We can probably raise one pretty quick from here. I think I'm gonna want like an Admiral's flagship 5th rate, and then we just start grabbing like 4th rate ships of the line. This guy has a huge navy. He's got like 2nd rates in here. He got a 2nd rate ship of the line, 4th rate, 5th rate, carronade frigate. That's kind of terrifying. So what do we do here? So if my concern is if he takes this, he'll declare war on me. So. Because we can afford it right now, I'm probably gonna get this army going. It's 5 units. I need 5 units for this. And then we'll send them, I think, to garrison Yerevan. Or maybe Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is actually probably the more valuable target. Although Yerevan, I actually have some building slots available. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need 5 Kizilbosh for this force, unless I want to get some other units. I think Kizilbosh are really the main line that we want. So we should maybe expect to be attacked soon. This guy's 3 armies waiting here to invade. Let's see, anything else we want to do anywhere? Yeah, Istanbul's hanging out. I'm not going to do that. We may need to get back on a war footing here pretty soon. We'll see what happens. We may have to attack him over here. We may have to attack and destroy this force if it is that he's actually able to take Georgia. I'm not sure, though. We maybe could take Georgia for ourselves. We'll see. I prefer having it as a protectorate, so I don't have to worry about the public order penalty, but, you know, we maybe could take it over for ourselves. We'll see. It would at least stave off naval invasions and stuff like that. Marathas are unfriendly now. It's still interesting he's at war with Georgia and Dagestan. You know what would be interesting if he took both these territories. I'll admit, that'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, so we'll get the Kizilbash. I wouldn't actually mind another piece of artillery, to be honest. Might not be the worst thing in the world. Let me see. We have like 3 grand. We can build something. I'll go for a cotton plantation, I guess. Cotton's actually worth not a bad amount of money. 20. That's usually higher than I see it. It's usually worth less. As the game goes on, usually ivory spices become like the most valuable trade goods, and tea. And then cotton and like tobacco and coffee become worth less. Sugar doesn't really become worth that much either. It's kind of interesting the what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a bit of a hit to our income just because the Kizilbash, they're expensive. We pay $250 for each of these guys. And that's with like our benefits and stuff. So if I recruit 4, that's literally 1,000 less in income that we're able to get. So it makes a difference. All right, let's see what happens here. And the Georgians have a navy. It looks like he hasn't repaired it though. So who knows if he's actually going to be able to fend off that naval invasion. Yeah, we'll send our garrison to Azerbaijan. That's our more valuable province. Unless he wants to naval invade somewhere else. Perhaps he might. All right, we'll send the army to, we'll send the army up there. We'll get one more guy here. Let's see, the minister just became honest. Yeah, so you know, we're making okay money. We do all right. Okay, so we have some money left. I will grab, I think, let's make sure we just check the regions. I think we're starting to get kind of maxed down on what we can do. Persia, we've upgraded a lot here. Armenia, we've already upgraded stuff there. Azerbaijan, I think that's also the extent of upgrades in Azerbaijan. Mesopotamia, we've done a lot. I think we've done mostly everything, actually. Okay, Mesopotamia. Let's see, Syria. Could go for the drill school. It would at least allow me to get Kizilbashi here in the Middle East. I don't know if I need that yet, though. Yeah, Armenia. I do want to upgrade Armenia. These places would actually make me a decent amount of cash. It's just that if there's going to be conflict up here, then I'm not as invested in it right now. I kind of want to be willing to let go of Armenia just in case if I have to, you know. I definitely want to hang on towards Azerbaijan because we actually make a lot of money from there. And we're going to be getting even more. We're going to get another building slot in just a bit. So I'll go for this. That's fine. Okay, so that's pottery. So look, so we go from 300 wealth to 500. Not bad. I will also maybe go for that Pasha's Palace. That's probably fine. Maybe. Could get a trade port here too. That's probably not a bad idea. And in fact, if anything, you know, it's not that I expect attack from the Dutch, but building a drill school here would probably not be a bad idea. Just to recruit troops from somewhere from here, you know. I mean, maybe that is something that we need to look into. I will get the... I don't know. Yeah, I'll grab the Pasha's Palace. It's 3,000. It's kind of expensive, especially for a place that doesn't make us so much money. Well, and that's a good argument. That's a good argument to make. Is like we should invest more in these places, because just this place doesn't make me that much cash right now. So it's like it's not really worth investing 3,000 if I'm really not going to recoup that cost for a bit. You know, it takes a while. So I think I'm okay without that. Yeah, dude, this is a scary fleet and a scary army. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, if they do take Georgia, it's not the end of the world. I just wouldn't want them to have it for too long. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not, you know, truthfully, I'm not opposed to attacking them. I'm not. This resistance to foreign occupation is unfortunate. When can we probably move out of here? It says 3 turns. I'm not sure I believe that. It might take a little longer than that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let's see what goes on over here. We have some money left. I'm actually okay, I think, with just hanging on some cash. Let's just see what happens with this. I want to see what's up in the Marathas. I don't know if the Georgians will try and fight them at the naval battle or actually on land, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay, so they're going for me. Okay. So where are they going to land? So this is a naval invasion of some kind. Oh! Okay. Okay, so they were coming for me. Okay. I mean, shit, I'm lucky with that. I could take that. That's fine. Yeah, I could deal with this. Bargear infantry. Couple artillery. Not too many cav. He's got more line infantry here. Not too many cav. We have an artillery advantage and a cavalry advantage. I have to admit, these Bargears are pretty decent. They can go toe-to-toe with my troops for sure. Yeah, we've got better accuracy. We have a better melee attack. They have a way better melee defense. So they hold on for a long time. We have better morale. Yeah. We can take that on. That's pretty easy. I'm not too worried about that. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll try that in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much.